Hello everyone. Now today we will see integration by parts. Integration by parts is also called as UV method. Now why we call it as a UV method? Here we try to integrate a function which is in U into V form, where U and V both are the separate functions of the given variable, say given variable x. So as in derivation you have seen U into V method, similarly in integration, if you have two different functions means one function could be algebraic function, other function could be exponential function, something like that. So if you have two different functions U and V, then integration of these two functions U into V will be equal to U into integration of V dx minus integration of, again we have integration of V dx into du upon dx whole into dx. Okay, so here you see that the function you are going to use for derivation and the function v you are going to use for integration. So when two functions are given in product form, you have to first see a proper choice. You have to take a function as u which you can differentiate easily, and at the same time you should take function v, a function which you can integrate easily, because here you say you have to integrate v. Okay, and here you have double integration, means you have to integrate once and whatever result you are getting you have to integrate it again. So proper choice of u and v if you make, then you will solve problem easily. Okay, otherwise you will face a difficulty. Maybe you will arrive at the solution or it is difficult to get the solution. Okay, so here I have some clue that which function you should take as u and which function as v. So LAE in this format, whichever function come first that will be u, and whichever is come later that will be v. For example, LA means in your product you have one logarithmic function and one algebraic function. So that logarithmic function you use for derivation and algebraic function you use for integration. That means the logarithmic function you take as u and algebraic function you take as v. Okay, so logarithmic, algebraic, exponential, like this. In this sequence you are going to choose. Okay, exponential, see, exponential, integration of exponential function is easy and derivation of logarithmic function is easy. So logarithmic function is first, exponential for last, and algebraic lies in between. Okay, so yes, once again you write this expression, integration of uv into dx. So it is u into integration of v dx minus, you take a big bracket. Okay, before that you can take this integration sign, and here inside the bracket you have v into dx. Okay, into you have derivative of u, that is du upon dx, and this whole into dx. Why this whole into dx? Because this dx is for this integration and this dx is for this inside integration. Okay, so this is the formula. Sometime we can also write this as u into integration of v dx minus integration of du upon dx. You can write first du upon dx into integration of v dx into whole dx. This is also, you can rearrange your function like this. Okay, so now let us move to problems. So here we have the first problem. I have to integrate x log x. Okay, here it should be written dx also into dx. Whenever we use this integration sign, dx should be there. Okay, so I have to find this value. Now here you see you have two functions, one is x and other is log x. So x is algebraic, log x is your logarithmic function. So this I will rearrange it. I will write this as log x into dx, and then it is u. So this is equals to log x. Log x is your u into integration of v, that is x into dx, minus integration of this integration of x into dx multiplied by d by dx of log x and whole into dx. So what I done here, first I rearrange, I keep u first and v second, and then I apply the formula. Okay, now this is log x and integration of x is x square divided by 2 minus, here it is integration of, now first to solve inside what we have. So integration of x is x square divided by 2 into derivative of log x is 1 divided by x into dx. Now this x square divided by 2 I can write first x square divided by 2 into log x minus, here it is integration of this 1x will cancel. So 1 divided by 2, so 1 divided by 2 you can take out, and here you have x into dx. So this is x square divided by 2 log x minus 1 divided by 2, integration of x is x square divided by 2, and I will use the constant of integration c. Okay, you can use the constant of integration at this stage also, because here you already have integrated this part, but no problem, keep this constant at the last. So this is equals to, now x square upon 2 is here, here x square upon 4. If you wanted to take something common, you can take common or keep it as it is, like x square upon 2 into log x minus this x square upon 4, and this is plus constant of integration c. So this is your I is equals to x square divided by 2 log x minus x square divided by 4 plus c. This is your first problem. Now here I have second question. Now tell me, what will be your choice for u and v? Obviously this is exponential function. Exponential function always is v. So this is in the proper sequence. Now I will use the formula I is equals to u, that is x square, into integration of e power 4x dx minus integration of, this is integration of e power 4x dx into derivative of d by dx, derivative of x square into dx. Okay, this dx is for this integration. So this is x square, integration of e power 4x is e power 4x divided by 4 minus integration of, now here integration of e power 4x is e power 4x divided by 4, and derivative of this x square is 2x into dx. Okay, so this is equals to, now x square, this is x square into e power 4x whole divided by 4 minus this 2 and this 4 will cancel. So this is 1 divided by 2. Here it is x into integration of e power 4x into dx plus c. Okay. So this is x square e power 4x divided by 4 minus, now this is 1 divided by 2x, integration of e power 4x. I have written here plus c. Okay, don't worry, write at the end. Okay, e power 4x, it is e power 4x into derivative of 4x is 4. So here we can write 4 into e power 4x. Now I will write plus c. Okay, so this 4 and 2 will cancel. So it is x square e power 4x divided by 4 something wrong we have done. Okay, what mistake I have done? From here I will say that something, why I have taken this x common. I cannot take this x common, right? Here it is integration of yes, you can take 1 divided by 2 common, but here inside you have e power 4x into x into dx. So you see, this is x square e power 4x divided by 4 minus 1 divided by 2. Again it is of the form of u into v only, x into e power 4x I will write. Okay, so here integration of e power 4x into derivative of this we have written. Now again I have to use this u into v method only. So this is x square into e power 4x whole divided by 4 minus this is 1 divided by 2. Now here again u into v method we will use. So u is x into, it is integration of e power 4x dx minus here again I have integration, then here we have integration of e power 4x dx into d by dx of x, that is dx upon dx into dx. Okay, so this is equals to x square e power 4x upon 4 minus this is 1 divided by 2, we have bracket here, it is x into e power 4x is e power 4x upon 4 minus here it is integration of, now e power 4x is e power 4x upon 4 and derivative of x is 1, so e power 4x upon 4 into dx. Okay, so this is equals to x square e power 4x upon 4 minus, I will open the bracket, so it is x into e power 4x upon 4 to the 8, and this minus and this minus, it will be minus minus plus, it is 1 upon 2 into, it is 1 upon 4 into, now integration of e power 4x is e power 4x divided by 4 and then plus c. So e power 4x we can take common. So if I take e power 4x common, here inside bracket we have x square divided by 4 minus we have x divided by 8 plus we have 1 divided by 4 for the 16, 16 to the 32, 1 divided by 32 plus constant of integration c. So this is your whole answer. Okay, so yes, I have done a little mistake that I cannot take x common out of integration, only constant terms can be taken out, variable cannot take out. So here you see that it may possible that you are integrating and again you will get one uv term and you have to integrate again. Okay, so this is your result. Now here next problem, x square into e power 3x dx. So this problem and the problem which you just done, they are the same problem, only the difference is that here we have e power 4x. So here we have x square into e power 4x and here it is x square into e power 3x. So when you integrate e power 3x, it will be e power 3x divided by 3. That's it. So you can solve by yourself. I will say that this is same as above. Okay. Now here we have x cube into e power x square dx. Is it again same as above? Just see, look at it and tell me. If you are saying yes, then you are absolutely wrong. Now see here, in the previous problem we have e power 2x, e power 3x, for which we can integrate easily. Here it is e power x square. Now you have not seen any formula like a power x square or e power x square, so you cannot do like that. Okay, so then what? And also you see here it is x cube. So that means if you use the above method, you are going to integrate 3 times. You will say that 3 times you will encounter u into v formula, right? So that is not advisable. Okay, just think over it and see if you can use a substitution method over here. So for substitution method, you should have derivative of one function. So if I take x square as t, then I should have x. So what I will do, this x cube, I will write x cube as x into x square. So this is x cube and this is e power x square, okay, into dx. Now if I say that put x square is equals to t, so then 2x into dx will become dt. Okay, so your x dx will become 1 divided by 2 dt. So your integration I is equals to integration, now this x dx, so we can write as 1 divided by 2 dt. This x square I will write as t. This e power x square I will write e power t. So t into e power t into 1 divided by 2 dt. Now this 1 divided by 2 you can take out. So 1 divided by 2 we have taken out. Now integration of t into e power t. So here it is t into integration of e power t dt minus integration of here I have integration of e power t dt into derivative of t, okay, into d by dt of t into dt. Okay, so u into v formula I have written. Okay, I have 1 by 2 out of the bracket, fine. So it is 1 divided by 2. Now it is t into integration of e power t is e power t only, minus here I have integration of e power t is e power t only, and derivative of t is 1, so it is e power t dt, fine. Now this will be your 1 divided by 2. You can open bracket at this stage or you can keep this 1 by 2 out. So it is t into e power t minus e power t plus I will say c. Now this e power t also you can take common. So it is e power t divided by 2 into inside bracket we have t minus 1 plus c. This is your integration I. I is equals to e power t divided by 2 into t minus 1 plus c. So this is your result. Yes. So this is fourth problem. Now here you used substitution method as well as u into v method. So substitution method, you see that at many places, means in any of the case you can have that substitution method. Whenever they want to make problem little complicated, they will introduce u into v method along with some other method, right? Now let us see this fifth question. Now fifth question, at first instance you can say that yes, it is u into v form, as I have one function as e power x and the other function as 1 upon x in minus 1 upon x square. Okay, and you say that sir it is of uv form, but there is one more form mentioned in your textbook, that is of the form integration of e power x into we have f of x plus f dash x. Now if you have e power x multiplied by this form of function fx plus f dash x, fx means there is a one function and there is its derivative. When this is there, then you can simply write this as e power x into fx plus c. Okay, so whenever you encountered such kind of problem where e power x is there and there are two terms, then check if one term is derivative of the other term or not. If you get one term as derivative of other term, then you will simply say that it is e power x into f of x plus c. So you have your whole idea is that to identify the fx part. So in our problem, if you take 1 upon x as fx, so if we say that 1 upon x is equals to fx, then its derivative is what? Then derivative of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x square, right? So then minus 1 upon x square will become f dash x. Okay, so you see that this 1 upon x is your fx and this minus 1 upon x square is f dash x. So therefore you can say that integration of e power x into 1 divided by x minus 1 divided by x square into dx is equals to e power x into 1 divided by x plus c. So e power x into 1 divided by x plus c is your right answer. Fine. Now the sixth problem. Sixth problem is e power x into x divided by x plus 1 the whole square. Now e power x is there. Inside we should have x plus f dash x. Okay, then I can apply that formula. Here you see that you are not getting that formula. Second thing, if you try to use u into v method, you will find that this I will use for integration and I can easily integrate. But what about it, this form? Is it differentiable easily? Answer is no. So let us check whether I can split this part as fx plus f dash x. So for that I will start e power x. Now I can observe that in denominator it is x plus 1 the whole square. This numerator I can write as x plus 1. So for that I have to add 1 and subtract 1. Okay. Okay, now this is equals to e power x. This is integration of e power x. Into here it is x plus 1 upon x plus 1 the square. So it will become 1 upon x plus 1 minus this is 1 divided by x plus 1 the whole square into dx. Right. Now if you see, derivative of this part is this. Okay. So if I say, if I take 1 upon x plus 1 as fx, then its derivative is minus 1 upon x plus 1 the whole square. So this is f dash x. So when 1 upon x plus 1 is fx, then minus 1 upon x plus 1 the whole square is f dash x. So this is fx and this is f dash x. So our integration, therefore integration I will become integration of e power x into fx plus f dash x. It is of the form of fx plus f dash x. So I will say that I is e power x into 1 upon x plus 1 minus 1 upon x plus 1 the whole square. This will be equal to e power x into fx, that is 1 upon x plus 1 plus c. Okay, you can write the reason here. Since integration of e power x into fx plus f dash x dx, this is equals to e power x into f of x. Okay, so here today in this class you understand how to use u into v method, you also understand that how we can use substitution method in the u into v method. And you have also seen one more type, that is where integration is of the form of e power x into fx plus f dash x, right? Okay, so thank you for being with me in this class. In the next class we will see one more very important type, that is called partial fraction. Okay, so thank you for now.